if anyone. Masechet Beitza daf Yutes Amud Beis at the two dots. Ve'yoytze bo mishum simcha, ve'eino yoytze bo mishum chagiga. That means that's like. We learned over here one of the, this is the earliest machloikas what we have in the history of Klal Yisrael. The machloikas of, as we know, the Mishnah says also Yosef ben Yoyezer with Yosef ben Yoyezer with Ish Tzreido. The machloikas of Smicha and Yom Tov. That was the first machloikas in Klal Yisrael. The machloikas Yisham and Yisrael. Smicha and Korbanos and Yom Tov. This is a very special machloikas because this is the first machloikas that we have in history of Klal Yisrael. From the beginning of the Zugos, right? Yosef ben Yoyezer and Yosef ben Yochanan Ish Tzreido, right? And that is the opening. That is the opening of Torah Sheba'al Peh. This machloikas, we could speak about this machloikas. We could speak now 2 hours about this machloikas, but just as we mamish in the, it's a big sugi. It started what we started yesterday till daf Chof Aleph, like 2.5, 3 daf about this discussion about this machloikas. So just a few words. So this is the opening. This is the opening of Klal Torah Sheba'al Peh, and it's not standard this dafke this topic over here. It's a machloikas, right? Dafke this, yeah, l'choira it has a meaning. This is the first machloikas in Klal Yisrael. No, l'choira. It has a certain meaning. So we're gonna have to be mevarer. For this topic of Smicha and Yom Tov was zoichet to be the first machloikas in Klal Yisrael. But first, let's finish the sugya till daf Chof Aleph, and if we have time, we could discuss that idea, what's behind this thing. Okay, so we are at daf Yutes Amud Beis, and end of daf Yutes Amud Beis. The two dots, ve'yoytze bo mishum simcha, ve'yoytze bo mishum chagiga. Zog the Gemara. Pshita. Why not? Because davo shebechoyvo hi, v'chol davo shebechoyvo, eino bo elo min hachulin. That means that. What's davo shebechoyvo hu? The kom chagiga is a davo shebechoyvo. That means the person is mechuyev. We spoke yesterday. A person every yom tov has to bring 3 different korbanos. Riyeh, that's oila sriyeh. The Yeroi calls chulcha. And then we have the Shalmi Chagiga, Chagoyim Chag LaHashem. Then we have the Shalmi Simcha. Now, Shalmi Simcha is not really a chiv. If a person has many bosses that he has left, it's also going to be good. But Chagiga is a davar shebechoyvo. All of these them is a davar shebechoyvo. But this is a davar shebechoyvo. Davar shebechoyvo ain't no boilo min hacholin. V'meila, for sure you can't come and be yoytze mishum Chagiga with this nedorim and nedoris. Says the Gemara lo yitzriche. The afal gav the polish. It means this person made a vow and a neder, made the neder mefurish, and that's what he's going to bring a toido. Like what are we talking about over here? We're talking about the person brings a kom toido. We said the kom toido you can't be yoytze kom shalmicha. Even the kom toido is a sort of a shlomim. You can't be yoytze with this shlomim shalmei chagiga. You could be yoytze shalmei simcha. Very good. Shalmei chagiga for sure. That means you're obligated to bring anything. You're obligated to bring. You can't bring it as something else that you are mechuyev. You're mechuyev to bring anyway a toido because the person done a vow, the person done a neder that he's going to bring a toido. This person done a neder mefurish that he's going to bring a toido al menas to be yoytze with this toido the shalmei chagiga. He has to bring the toido. Chutz and them dafa bring a nechet a kom chagiga. It's not going to help, and that's the chiddush of the Gemara. The afal gav, the afal gav, the porish, he's still going to have to bring it. Uke the boy minei. Rab Shimon ben Lakish, Rabbi Yochanan. Oimer arei olai toido. The person who comes and says, arei olai toido. Ve'etze bo, he says, al menaz that I'm going to be yoytze with this, yedei chagiga. Or there he says, hareini nazir. Comes and he says, he makes a vow, he's going to be a nazir, but al menaz that what? Ve'agaleach, right? Ve'agaleach daf Chof Amud Aleph, ve'agaleach mimo is ma'aser sheni. So this person, when he comes and he does an eder, but he does it tonight. But tonight that I'm going to come and be yoytze with this kom toido, the kom chagiga. Or he says, areini nazir. When I'm going to finish my nazirus, I have to be megaleach, right? And I bring my korbanos nazirus. It's going to be that I'm going to bring this korbanos nazirus for money of ma'aser sheni. What's going to be the din? Mau. So what's be'etzim the shaila? What's be'etzim the shaila? Be'etzim the shaila is like, do we say because beginning of the neder? That means that what is the shaila over here? What Rab Shimon ben Lakish is asking Rabbi Yochanan. Because you say from the beginning, when you even have to come to do the vow, He didn't have to come to do the neder because from the beginning of the neder, he said, "Mefurish, I want to be mekayim the neder bitnai that I'm not bringing it minachulin." So maybe over here we're not going to say this general din of kol dovel b'choivo eino bo eino minachulin. Why? Because it could be what's the svar. Right? The klal is kol dovel sheb'choivo eino bo elo minachulin. No, could be this klal is only when a person comes and he has to be yotzei deichoiva, right? Something that was magdish already to something else. He's mechuyev. He was never mechuyev, right? And the person not mechuyev come to this case. The person not mechuyev to come to make this pledge that he's going to become a nazir. Just what? He decided to become a nazir, right? So maybe in the beginning, when he decided to become a nazir, from the beginning, he already said, this nazir was what I'm going to do. It's going to be only when I'm going to bring the money from Masechet from not davar shebe chulin. I'm going to pay it. Or maybe no, this klal is always davar shebe choiva eino bo elo min hachulin. It doesn't matter. From the beginning, you would masnet. If you're not masnet or not. That was the shaila what the Shlokish asked Rabbi Yochanan. Let's see Rashi. Dr. Rashi in that Yutes Amud Beis. Diba maschil davar shebe choiva. Second line from the bottom. That means the Shalmi Chagiga, the Davar Shel Choiva, because as we said, that we learned out from the Chagois, Mois Chag Hashem, is a Chiv of Shalmi Chagiga. Min Achulin, Veloi Mimois Ma'aser Sheni, Veloi Min the Davar. Min the Davar Mishum Chuyev ve'oimed bo. That means all of these things are called Davar Shel Choiva. Chulin means anything that is not mechuyev. After Gav the Polish, the Chenodar, Atoido, Pirish, Al Menas, Sheyoytze bo Yodei Chagigosoi, and that's the Chiddush is not going to help. And the shaila of Rabbi Yochanan was talking. So Rashi in the Chof Medalev. The person when he comes and he does the thing, he says Ekne mimois ma'aser sheni. It's also not gonna help. So let's hear what the third Rabbi Yochanan answered the Shlokish on this shaila. Omar li nodu ve'ino yoytze. What means nodu? Rashi nodu ala toido ve'ino yoytze b'yedei chagigah. That means it's not the Polish girlfriend. He has to be a kom toido. Even though he done it tonight, that he's going to bring it from a kom, he's done. The same thing if he done the nazirus of nazir, I'm menas to bring the money. I'm menas to bring the korbanos from Mois Ma'aser Sheni. Nazir says the Gemara, ve'in megaleach. So Rashi nazir ve'in megaleach. Mois Ma'aser elo min hachulin. Keiman de Omar arei olai. The second he says arei olai nischayev la'amir legavoya k'musir lehedyet. If he hold that Omar al menas lav miltzei. Rashi says over here something very interesting. It means when he does an eder, straight away he has to come to keep it. He done the neder. When he came and he done the tonight on the neder, yeah, that's where it doesn't work. It's not toifus. It's not toifus. Why? In Dafke, when it's gonna work this thing, but that's how we say Turkey Div, all of these things, not in Gavoya. Why? Because in Gavoya we know Amir le Gavoya Kibesir landed. It's Keilu you handed it over. Once you handed it over, when the person says Arei Olai, that's it. He handed it over to the Gizbo, Keilu, yeah, Kemesir al-Hedyet. Straight away, he could say whatever he says, it's not gonna help. Talk to Gemara. Ahu Gavre, Amaise, Ahu Gavre, the Omarlu, Hovu lei arba me'or zuze leploini. Ulelei sivarte. That means he told the people over there, he's a shchimera. Shchimera is a person who's lying on his deathbed, mamesh azoi, b'shas p'tirosoi. And he, by a shchimera, the din is, we have to know that the shchimera, amirosoi, yeah, by his saying, but there's like if a person wants to be maknet, to give him a ton or to give someone else, you can't just say, right? A dibur is not enough. You have to write it down. Write it out. By a shchimera, actually it's different. Shchimera, divrei shchimera, kemesur v'chsovin dome. That means when he comes and he says something, it's keilu written down. It's keilu given, right? So this person over here, the Maisa with this Ahu Gavra, he's a shchimera. And this shchimera, he said to the people around him, he said, give 400 zuz to Yenemensch, Chaim Yankel, I don't know, call him whatever you want, and Ploini, and he should marry my daughter. He should marry my daughter. Now this person died. No, we have to make kind of tzavoy. Omar Apope, Arba Meo Shokil, that means this person gets his 400 zuz. Why? Because the person said it's tzavoy, right? He doesn't have to marry now his daughter. If he wants, he marries. Now, the Gemara is medayek that this is, right, if he first said, give him 400 zuz, and then he said the Tanai, and then he said, okay, if he marries my daughter. But what if he said, if the person is going to marry my daughter, then give him 400 zuz? So then only if he marries the daughter, yeah, let's see it inside. Time the Omar Havulevelinsi. If he said first give him on 400 zuz, and then he said only he should marry my daughter. And then it was Chal de Matona, because as we said, the Matna Shchibra Kimesurin Uchem Kitsurim Chemisurin Domit. This is like very similar to what we said Legabi, what we saw in Rashi. Amir Legavoya Kimesir Lehedia Domit. Avol Iomar Linsiv. That means he should marry my daughter, and only then you have a lay. Inosiv Shokil, Loi Nosiv, Loi Shokil.
The same thing about a carbon. From the Amir, not in the Chalais.
And because the Amir is like a Mesira. That's the vote. The Amir is like a Mesira. Dr. Rashi, Dibu Amar Schila Ugavre, Metzave Machmas Miseoyom. Yeah, okay. Zog die Gemara weiter. Yosif Mareimar veKomar Leor Shmaitze. This Shmuel that is Rabbi Yochanan said, right? Is Rabbi Yochanan answered Rish Lakish Mishmei de Nafshei. Now Rabbi Mareimar said it in the name B'Shem Atzmoi. He said it. Omar le Ravina le Mareimar Atun Ochem Asisem. You learned this yourself without a question and without the answer. You just said it as a statement. That what? That the person that comes and does it tonight, even before he done his vow, he done it tonight. I'm going to use the money what I'm going to come and give for the Toida. I'm going to use this Toida for Shami Chagige or for Nozir. Yeah? Anan, but we learned it differently, tells Ravina Tamarimar. Anan, Kedeboy, Mine, Rish Lakish, Rabbi Yochanan, Mastinelo. We learned it as a question, what Rabbi Yochanan asked, Rish Lakish asked Rabbi Yochanan, and then Rabbi Yochanan answers him back. Tone Tane Kamei Rabbi Barabe, what we learned, the Gabe Oilo. The Oilo, what Aaron Akoyen brings by Yom Hashmini, Lemiluim. State of the Vayakre Vesoilo, Vayase Kamishpot. Right? What the Pasuk teaches us over there, that Aaron Akoyen done the Oilo, that's the Oilo, this Oilo, what we came and he learned over here. Kemishpat Oilas Nedovo. What means Kemishpat Oilas Nedovo? Zog de Gemore. Limed al Oilas Choivo Sheteuno Smiche. And you see in the Gemore that an Oilas Nedovo is Mechayev Smiche. Dr. Ashi, Au Gavre, Lo Shmaitze, Doim Are Olai Toido, Ve Eitze Boyedei Chagiga, it's not going to help. It's not going to help. Mishmei de Nafshei, Velo Yomar Lo Beloshin Baye, Elo Meilo Momo, Oim Are Olai Toido, that means Mareimar done it as a statement. Oim Are Olai Oilo, Veitze Boyedei Chagiga, Reini Nozir, Megaleach, Moiz Masasheni, Nodu, Veina Yoitze, Nozir, Veina Megaleach. That means Mareimar didn't say it as a question and answer. He just said a statement that when a person comes and says a neder, and he's a neder against the idea of the klal of Dover Shebechoivo Eino Bo Elo Minachulin, it's not going to help. Why? Because Divrei Shchimra Kilchsum Chumusur. The same thing also legabe Amiros Legavoya Kimesir Leediet. So once you done the Amira Reolai, it doesn't matter why. But now you say later, it's already Keilu. You handed it over. You do it. Atun Arei Masnis Ochem Asiselo Me'eleo Ve'lo Mishvei de Rabbi Yochanan. Kedeboy Minei Rish Lakish Rabbi Yochanan Asiselo the order lei Rabbi Yochanan. Vayakem Esoilo. Oilas Yoim Shmini Shel Miluim Sheiti LaKosov Al Aaron Choivo LeYoim. Kach Lecho Egel Ben Boko Lechatos Ve'ai LeOilo Temimim. Ve'yaseh Kamishpot. What's a Yaseh Kamishpot? Rashi Ma Mishpot Omu Boilas Choivo Al Kocho Kamishpot Amforish Boilas Nedovo Ve'ayiko Komar Shekol Mishpetei Oilo U'Shlomim Shom Neemu. U'Beshel Nedovo Dibra Kosov, the Chsiv, Odom ki yakir mikem. What means Odom ki yakir mikem? Zok Rashi, mashma leksheirtze. That means it's a person is an own nidva salev. Yakir, Chsiv osam, v'samach yodoi. Also, I kam mishpat, the Chsiv, boi laschoiv, l'lamid aleo shetom, svichek shar mishpatei nedovo. The Kasa teaches over here, that what? Oilas choivo teuno smichel. That what? Every korban nedovo, because over there we're talking about the what? We're talking about the korban nedovo. Right? We're talking about the oilas nedovo. We see from over here that every korban nedova needs to have a smicha. That's the chiluk. We need to have a smicha. And over here we're going again back to the dinei smicha and Yom Tov, as we saw in Beishamai. Right? Let's just refresh a little bit our mind. What we said before, that Beishamai say that you're makriv shalmei chagige, but you don't do smicha on them. Beisila in the Mishnah, yeah, I'm going back to the Mishnah. Beisila say that you do smicha on them. And the reason of Beishamai, as we said, that you don't do smicha, so Rashi says it's also because you have over there Shvus. Right? This machine Chagiga that design with Masechet. And Beitza say they're not choishes for Yisrael Shavuos because the Choyre and Shavuos Bamikdash, right? Or because Chazal didn't want to be mafkia that's what you see in some Meforshim, because they didn't want to mafkia the din of smiche because you're allowed to bring it the Yom Tov. The Omati also to do the smiche as I learned Rashi and Chagiga of Zayin on the base. Yeah. Take of lesmicha shchita. So you prefer to bring it as much as you can. Take of lesmicha shchita. Take of. So you prefer to comment that. Okay. Zogt the Gemara. Omarli. Let's go back to the Gemara. Omarli is Rashi says Rabbi Tzok Letane. Yeah. So Rabbi Tzok tells the Tane that learned this Braise of Vayaseh Kamishpa that we learn from over here. And every oilas nedova has to have as well. Every oilas nedova has to have also smicha. The Omaloch, so Rabbi Tzok tells us, the Omaloch, the one that taught you this Braise, yeah, from this pasuk. He does this pasuk. He didn't learn from a Binyanav that oilas nedova you have to have smicha, money. Lefi vemen is this the Tane of the Braise. Must be.
The Torah says Beferish oilas nedova needs smicha. We're dashing the oilas chova needs smicha now from the pasuk Vayaseh Kamishpat.
Yes, limed al oilas chova shetouna smicha. The Torah says before, as we learned in Rashi, the Torah says Odom ki yakim mikem, and it's mashma on a dovo, right? Odom ki yakim mikem. When a person decides to be makriv, straight away after that, v'samach yodoi. So the Torah tells us mefurish Odom ki yakim. Yeah, Rashi and Vayaseh Kamishpat Chofa Medalef. You see Rashi, yeah. So Rashi comes and says Odom ki yakim mikem. It's talking about the oilas nedova, right? When the person decides to be a kohen, and afal piken, the Torah says v'samach yodoi. Straight mefurish on the Torah. We learn out over here, kemishpat. What's kemishpat? Sha'ar mishpatei nedova. That means vayaseh kamishpat. Vayakim es oilo. Which oilo? The oilo of Yom Shmini Lemiluim. This oilo was a choiva or nedova? This was a choiva. Vayaseh kamishpat. Kamishpat of what? Kamishpat of all of the oilas nedova. So he learns from over here. And the same like the oilas choiva. What Yom Shmini Lemiluim was oilas choiva. He done it be smiche. Not only oilas nedova, but state mefurish in the Torah v'samach yodoi. You have to do it by smicha. Also, every type of oilas choiva, you also have to do b'smicha. That's all the Braise came in to say. Rabbi Tzok comes and tells the one that learned this Braise, Dr. Rabbi Tzok, the one that taught you this Braise, and he learned the pasuk. Yeah, he learned it from the pasuk, and he didn't learn it from a binyan of stam that oilas nedova needs to have a smicha. Lefi vemen geitas. That means it must be, it goes Lefi Beis Shammai. Why? Because Beis Shammai don't learn that we learn din smicha and shalmei choiva from shalmei nedova. That's what he tells them. Let's see. Then we're going to see about the Omar Loch money. Beis Shammai the lo gamre shalmei choiva mi shalmei nedova, and therefore they also don't learn the din smicha from oilas choiva from the din smicha of oilas nedova. Why? Because the shitosayu of Beis Shammai you cannot learn oilas choiva from nedova. Why? The Beis Hillel Keivan de Gamre Shalmei Choiva Mishalmei Nedova. Beis Hillel they learned the din smicha and Shalmei Choiva from where? Shalmei Nedova. So oilas choiva namelo iti boiko. You don't need a pasuk to come to mechayev you smicha. Why? The Gamre learn it out. Why? To the binyanav learn it out from a binyanav. Oilas choiva from oilas Nedova. That is a mitzvah to do smicha. The same like we learn oilas choiva from Nedova legabi shlomim. Learn legabi oila choiva from Nedova. Dr. Rashi. The Omar Loch money. All they say call the Ocher velo yigomar lo bebinyan av. The mamotzin u benedova sheyoilo utono smicha. Afchoiva sheyoilo kemo yisot tito in smicha. Beis Shammai. The Omar Masisi mevin shlomim shel Yom Tov shein choiva vein soim chin alein. V'taime. What's the reason? Mishum the smicha bevayiko ksiv b'shalmei nedova. Ve'im zevach shlomim korbonoi. Steht in the pasuk. V'samach yodoi. Steht before us now we're talking about shlomim. Steht before us in the pasuk with shlomim. There is smicha by a nedova. V'kosavre lo yigamrinen choiva min nedova. Why not? Why you don't learn the parchinem? Because we can come and offer. Ma lenedova shekeim mitzuyo bechol shah. Person can come whenever he decides to donate the nedova. He's not the veyabi. Toima bechoiva she'eino elok she'Yisrael. You can't learn a binyanav. He says this is not the same. You can't learn it out from one from the other one. And Rabbi Shammai say that we don't learn Shlomim, Shalmei Nedova, to Shalmei Choiva. Shalmei Nedova need to have Smicha, Shalmei Choiva, Efshar nicht. Ilkach, the same thing, Lo Yidach Yes Smicha Didu Yom Tev, Ilkach Oilas Choiva Nami, Lav de Porat Bo, Krok HaMishpot, Lo Yave Bai Smicha, de Choiva Minedova Lo Yigamre. Means, Mishamai comes and says, we don't learn it out. Beis Hillel do learn out Shlomim, Choiva from Nedova. So the same thing also, Legabe Oilo, we learn the Choiva from Nedova, we don't need a Pasuk of Yaseh HaMishpot. That's Rashi, Mimai de Beis Hillel. Dil Meloilom, yeah, okay, this is what the thing. Okay. Zog the Gemara. Mimai de Beis Hillel. Wer sagt, as we learn that like Beis Hillel, and Beis Hillel learn out Shalmei Choiva from Shalmei Nedova, so the same thing, they learn Oilas Choiva from Oilas Nedova. Wer sagt, Mimai de Beis Hillel, Shalmei Choiva from Shalmei Nedova Gamre. Dilme, that means as maybe Beis Hillel don't learn the din smicha and Shalmei Choiva from Shalmei Nedova because they don't learn Choiva from Nedova. Just what? The din of smicha and Shalmei Choiva they learn from where? Me'oilas Choiva Gamre. I mean, they learn it out because they learn out Choiva from Choiva, not Choiva from Nedova. And therefore, ve'oilas Choiva gufe ba'ekro, that's what we have over there, Chiyuv smicha. Because without the pasuk, that we are mechayev smicha and oilas choiva, we wouldn't know the chiyuv smicha, not on the oilas choiva, and on the shalmei choiva, and oibazoi, the Beitza is the for everyone. Right? This Beitza of what the Rabbi Yitzchak came and asked on. And to Rabbi Yitzchak, leshitascha, that we see that don't learn the shalmei choiva from shalmei nedova, ma'ishno mishalmei nedova deloi gamre shekein metzuin, oilas choiva nami loi gamre shekein kolin. That means as why Beis Hillel, right, did not learn Shalmei Choiva from Shalmei Nedova? Look at this teretz. What's the difference Shalmei Choiva from Shalmei Nedova? Because Shalmei Nedova, right, as we saw in Rashi before, is Mitzuin. That means a person can come and give it whenever he wants. Shalmei Choiva is not Mitzuin, right? You can't give it whenever you want. So you don't learn Motzui, Mishayin Motzui. But Beis Hillel also Shalmei Choiva from Oilas Choiva cannot learn. Why? Oila is Kolil, Shlomim is Nech Alebailim. There's also a difference. How could you come and learn one from the other? And the Gemara. No. Be'emes the Beitza is also Lefi Beis Hillel. We have the dance from the Apostle Vayaker v'Soilo v'Yaseh HaMishpot to teach us that what? That Oilas Choiva has smicha, like the same like Oilas Nedova. Why? Because we don't learn Choiva from Nedova and a Binyan Av, Stam and a Binyan Av. And what you gonna ask me? What you tied that what oibaz yeah in Cain what we shouldn't learn Beis Hillel shouldn't learn Shalmei Choiva from Oilas Choiva because Oilo is Kolil, Shlomim is not Kolil. I can tell you, Shalmei Choiva you learn out from where? Isa mi beinaye. What is Isa mi beinaye? We learn a limud of a binyan av. That means mi beinaye means from the two of them, because we know already there is a choiva of smicha. We know there's a choiva of smicha. A person has to do smicha. Where do we know it from? Shalmei Nedova. Shalmei Nedova steht mefurish in that pasuk, right? The Samach Yodai. Samach Yodai steht mefurish with Shalmei Nedova. So oilas choiva we learn also mefurish in the pasuk, right? Now, if you're going to ask me on the limud, yeah, you're going to ask me on the limud. Ma motinu Shalmei Nedova because Shalmei Nedova is metzuin. Oilas choiva is not motzui. So what am I going to come and bring you? Oilas Choiva is a raya. Right? Oilas Choiva is a raya that what? Even it's not motzui, you still have to have smicha. We have two psukim which state. No, let's be mesader it and then we can see it in Rashi. You can see mamish it fits beautiful. There's Oilas Choiva and there's Shalmei Choiva. Choiva, what he has to bring. Shalmei Choiva, for example, is the what comes in Shnei Alechem. Right? And Shavuos, you bring over there the Shnei Kvosim in Shnei Alechem. That's Shalmei Choiva. That's Shalmei Choiva. We don't have a derech Shalmei Choiva. That's I think it's only Shalmei Choiva. Shalmei Choiva. You have Oilas Choiva. Oilas Choiva is the Tomit Zachar. More Oilos, yeah. Lots of Oilos and Oilas Choiva. You can bring us Oilos and a double. Shalmei Choiva steht mefurish over there in the pasuk. We saw Rashi brings it down. At what? Ve'im zevach shlomi korbonoi v'samach yodoi. You have to have smicha. Oilas nedova, we don't know smicha. Shalmei Nedova, we don't know smicha. What about Oilas Choiva? Yeah, stay. The first in the pasuk, Odom ki yakri mikem korban, talking about the Oila, and then and we said the Cheir say person when he wants that. Sorry, that's a Yaseh HaMishpot. Sorry, and we know that Oilas you also have to have over there you have to have the smicha. That means, now, if you're learning, now, mitzat sheni, we could come and say we have a difference, shalmei choiva with oilas choiva. We have a difference between oila and nedava, choiva and nedava. The difference between shalmei choiva and shalmei nedava is motzui and not motzui. Any nedava in choiva is motzui and not motzui. That means nedava is motzui. Whenever I want, I can bring it. Choiva is not motzui. I can't bring it whenever I want. Mitzat sheni, nedava and choiva doesn't matter. Oila and shlomim. What's the difference? Oila and shlomim. Side nedava, side does. Oila is kolil. Shlomim is not kolil. So you can't learn one from the other one. That's what he come and tells you, basically. If you're going to come and tell me a pirche, mamotinu shalmei choy in the shalmei nedava, right? Ma le shalmei choiva shekem etzuin. Right? So you say ma le shalmei nedava shekem etzuin. Oilas choiva she'ena metzuya. I'm going to come and tell you, no. I'm going to prove you that oilas choiva, it's not motzi, and afal weekend, we have a netzvicha. You're going to ask me fakir. You're going to ask me fakir on the limud of mamotzinu from oilas choiva. Ma le oilas choiva shekein kolil. I'm going to tell you what? Shalmei nedava, I'm going to prove that what? That they're not kolil. And you have by them also the din of svicha. Let's see the Rashi. Ubimai the Beitza. Dilme le oilam choiva min nedava lo yigamrin. And the Beitza le choiva me choiva gamren. Shalmei choiva me oilas choiva. Ilkach oilas choiva. Bae I call the kamishpat lios meforish ba. Veiloi. If not this pasuk lo yave yadin esmiche lo yiboilo velo yishlomin the choiva veach masis yedivrei hakoili. Asiet tavnai lo oilam masnisin de tane divrei hakoili. Ve'afilu Beitza le baekro. ומאחד הקיימים לסמיכה ואוילס חויבו מהאיקרו, ביעשו כל משפט, עשו לו שלמי חויבו מתרוויו. It means שלמי חויבו, where do you know שלמי חויבו? Also from oilers choiva and also from shalmei nedava. Yeah, that's the both. And as we said, the mamotzino. Now we can see this mamotzino over here in Rashi. Mishalmei nedava moilers choiva mamotzino. The shalmei nedava shetou nismiche. Av shalmei choiva sheshlomi kamoisa itanu smiche. Ay v'chi parches. You can ask me ma le shalmei nedava shein mitzuin. I'm going to answer you. Oilers choiva teichiach shein ametzuyo. Utonu smiche. Af ani ovi shalmei choiva. She'af al pi shein ametzuin itanu smiche. You're going to ask me fakert. The chipach is my loilas choiva shekein kolil. Toima v'shalmei choiva shein on kolil. Shalmei nedava yechichu. V'chozar adin. Lo yirei ze kirei ze. Lo yirei oilas choiva kirei shalmei nedava. Lit lo yistam asmiche. B'rei shekein metzuin. Rei beoilas choiva lese. V'lo yirei shalmei nedava kirei oilas choiva. Lit lo yistam asmiche b'rei shekein kolil. Do. Less, you don't have the reason of kolil where v'shalmei nedava uksiv v'usmiche. Atzal hashoresh שבהן, הכוח התחיל אותם, סמיכוסם ותם, אצל השורש שבשניהם, באוילס חויבה, ושלמי נדובה, אצל השורש שבשניהם, שקוראים יוחינן, נטעונין, נסוכים, וסמיכה, אף אני אוהבי כל התור נסוכים, והוא קוראים יוחית, שאיתו סמיכה, ועושו לו שלמי חויבה, מהי תיים. So, this is mamish what we spoke out. Rashi mamish fits it as we said. Beautiful, that's what we learned about Motzinu. From Shalmei Nedova and Shalmei Choiva, and also going to be, all of them are going to be chayav smicha. Now the Gemara goes back to speak about in what Rav Yitzchok said. We saw in the din of Rav Yitzchok, right, that what Shalmei Al, that Shalmei Choiva do not have to have smicha. For the Gemara. B'savra b'Shamai Shalmei Choiva lo yibo smicha. V'otanye, we learned in the Beitza. Omar Rav Yosi, lo yinechleku b'Shamai u'b'Hillel al asmicha atzmo shetzorich. That means in the Shalmei Choiva, yeah, for sure you need. Al ma nechleku al teikef lesmicha shchita. This is what we said before, and if you could do it Erev Yom Tov. Yeah, we learned yesterday already if you could do it Erev Yom Tov. Shebei Shamayim ein tzorich. That means this din of teikef lesmicha shchita, that has to be straight away. The Shammai say you don't need the din. You don't need the shech straight away after the smicha. This what you could come and be soymech Erev Yom Tov, and the shech tomorrow Yom Tov. Or we see the loyim tzorich. You have a din of teikef lesmicha shchita straight away after you do the smicha. You have the shech. And therefore, you cannot come and do smicha when on Erev Yom Tov. You have to do the smicha on Yom Tov itself. What do we see in the Beitza? What do we see in the Beitza? We see in the Beitza alt, not like Rabbi Yitzchok. And lefi the Tana of the Beitza, Beishamai alt yofen smicha and shalmei choiva. Rabbi Yitzchok said that word Beishamai is not hold from smicha by shalmei choiva. And over here we see before that there are alt yofen smicha and shalmei. Just the shaila is. You can do the smicha Erev Yom Tov, you can do the smicha on Yom Tov. That's machloikes, but definitely you have to have a smicha. And for the Gemara, who, that means Rabbi Yitzchok, was alt. That lefi Beishamai, you do not have smicha on Shalmi Choiva. Who do Omar Kiaitan? A different price. The Tanya, Omar Abisi Barabida lo yinech leku Beisham Yisilal take of smicha shchita shetzorich. Everyone agrees that what take of smicha shchita it's me'akim and it's a din and you have to do it straight away before the shchita and not doing it erev yontav and keep till yontav the shchita. Al man nech leku what's the machloikes? Al smicha where on Shalmi Choiva. Al smicha atzmo. Shebeisham ayomim ein no tzorich. You don't need smicha on Shalmi Choiva bichlal. Or Beisila lo yomrim tzorich. You need to have on smicha on Shalmi Choiva. Zok Rashi lo nichleku al smicha b'Shalmi Choiva shetzorich elokach or Beisham ayomim. Soymech aleim erev yontev v'shechtem yontev. I'm going to take it as smicha shchita. Udo Omar Kiaitane. I'll take it as smicha shchita shetzorich v'dovar atov smicha k'notzi v'somat v'shochat. Smicha atmo in teuni in Shalmi Choiva. Don't think more. Yeah. We learned in the Gemara. Let's go back at the thing. Tanu Rabbanon. The two dots. Maise beilel hazoken. Maise beilel hazoken. She'evi oilosoi. Oilosoi, when we talk about oilas riyah, yeah, what you have to bring on the yontav. Lazore. And he wanted to come and to do smicha on it, right? Because the shita says you do smicha. So she'evi oilosoi lazore. Lismoi choler. He wanted to do smicha beyontav. Chavru all of Talmidei Beishamai. Talmidei Shamai hazoken. No. Talmidei Shamai hazoken. Chavru all of they gathered on him. They didn't notice if it's a zachor or a nekeva. They didn't notice a male or female. Just what? They wanted to know l'shem what korban is bringing it. Yeah, they didn't know if it's a zachor or nekeva, so they asked him, "What's in the korban? What is it?" Omar lohem. So he told them, "Nekeva. This behem is a nekeva." That means we know a korban oilo could come only minha zachor. So this could not come from a. It's not oilo. It's not oilo, right? He told us the nekeva. No, uleziv cheshlomi ve'esiyah. A korban oilo could come only min hazochor. Only min hazochor. So he tells them they didn't notice. They didn't notice, and they asked him. He was really bringing oilo. He asked them, "What are you bringing of it?" He said, "It's a nekeva. It's a ziv cheshlomi." Now, how could he come and change his word? Mutar l'shanis yipnei darki shalom. As Rashi comes and says over here. Mehoivan versonusoi shel Hillel oyomeshane mipnei hasholem. Hillel didn't want to say the emes that he's being at l'shitoso, he's being over oilas reiyah that you're makriv on Yom Tov, right? He didn't want to start the fight. Mipnei hasholem, he came with his meshana. Kish log the Gemara weiter. Kish keshlohem biznava. That means he started to come and to move a little bit the tail. Why he done it? Says Rashi, the last Rashi in Domed. כדי להטעויסון שיהיו סבורים שהיא נקבה. And then והולכו להם, let's go back to the Gemara, והולכו להם, okay, they believed them, they saw, they didn't notice exactly, it's okay, we say that they went. ואויסוי היום, גוברו יודו של בישמאי על ביסילל, that what? Because Hillel HaZoken was murdered, that he's not being oilas riyah and Yom Tov, just he's being shlomim. וביקשו לקבוע הלוכה כמויסום, בישמאי come and say, they go back to the Spanish and say, here, we just came from the Misamidos, Hillel himself bought over their korban, and we asked him, what type of a korban is it? And he said, no, it's not oilo, it's a nekeva, it's a shlomim. Why? Because he's masking with us that you know, makriv oilas reiyah on Yom Tov. ואויו שזוק דיגמורה ואויו שום זוקן נחמית, תלמידי שם היה זוקן הוא בו בבן בוטה שמוי, שיודע שהלוכה כבייסילל. He was acting from תלמידי בישמאי, but he knew that in this machlok is actually בייסילל is right. בייסילל is right. ושולח, the half of the days, ושולח ואיבי כל Tzoin Kedor. Tzoin Kedor me'uli moyu. That means Rashi. Yeah, Rashi. Tzoin Kedor means the gismetena, the good, the best ones. Yeah, the best me'ulim, the best ones. The sholach ve'evi kol Tzoin Kedor b'shib Yerushalayim ve'emidon ba'azor ve'omar kol mi sheroitz lismor today on Yom Tov. Yeah, on Yom Tov. The kom reye yovoi ve'isnech shemimakiv doilas reye. I mean to come to prove that Allah is like Beitza and voisa ayoim. גוברו יודון שבסילל וקובו הלוכה כמויסון ולא היה שם אדם שערער בדבר כלום. That means Ira means that he came and he asked them questions about this, and everyone was masking with them. He was a Talmud of, he was from Shammai. He was from Shammai, but he knew that this. Pardon, I couldn't hear.
So why should he try and push the fact that halacha is in this case like Beis Hillel? And what's his interest in doing that? It's against his own.
Yeah, he knew exactly that if the enemy is right, you're right. So you should also change the halacha because he has to be right. But it was not the thing. They had over here, they wanted to know the halacha la'amito. And he knew that actually, yes, this is okay. That's the halacha. So that's what he does.
And Hillel HaZoken wouldn't. I don't understand. If it's a shon, then Hillel HaZoken should simply not be frightened by the Talmidei Beis.
He knew. Yeah, but they were the Roy. He didn't want to have a fight then.
What?
Didn't want to have a fight.
If there's shon then there's been a fight. Okay.
Bob and Buddha himself, he knew that he's going to think. But Tosis fragt over eine interessante Scheile. If you look at the Tosis on top, es fragt, how Bob and Buddha brings away called Zoin Kedush B'Yerushalayim into the Azorah. ותימא או אין מבין חולים באזור. אז זה פרק תויסס. יש לו אמר, דלאו דווקא באזור, אלו בהר הבייס. It's not mamish, the Azorah was in Har HaBayis. The Zoktoisis over here was not exactly. So in right, we see him, so the Rashba answers that he didn't bring it as a squaring, just as he saw it. And we see over here, from the Rashba, we see a big chidush. That the Isur Chulim Ba'azorah is only in the Ezra Square, not the Chelik of Eretz Yisrael. Some Rishonim say it was in the Snoshim. Yeah. So there's no problem over here by coming and doing it. Okay. Zog the Gemara. Shuv Maise Betalmid Echad. Noch a Maise. That means this. Because you have to be the best for the thing, the best on the chance to fuck home. The person should say, no, I don't want to think. Come, Mivchal Nidrechem. The Torah comes and says, Mivchal Nidrechem. You have to bring a thing. Okay. Says the Gemara. Now is Rashi comes to tell us, Shuv Maise, says Rashi, Le'achar Maise Azel Yom Maise Betalmid Echad. What Rashi comes to mean? After this Maise, what we decided, and we koivea the halacha Azevi Beis Hillel, then happened the Maisa. So we have to understand that's why Rashi comes and tells us Lachar Maisa Hazeh. That means Shuv. That's why it says also Shuv Maisa. What's Shuv Maisa? After we were right? We koivea halacha leBeis Hillel Maisa betalmidecho betalmidei Beis Hillel she'ivi yoylosu la'azorah in Yom Tov lismoi choleo v'makiv metzor talmidecho betalmidei Beis Shammai. Omaloi over here is talmidecho, right? What's this smicha that you do? You come to disagree on us? Omaloi, he told them, you should have come and kept quiet. What is shtika? You know what means to keep quiet? You should have kept quiet. That's what he tells them. Just think away. Why? Because over here is one Talmid against one Talmid. It's not chovu olav, yeah? Over here, metzoi Talmid echo mitamid v'shamay. Omaloi, mazo smicha. That means keep away from smicha. So he tells them, Omaloi, mazo shtika. You know what means to be silent? You know what means to be quiet? That's what you should have done. Shotkoi ben Ezife. He shouted at him, Garo, like, yeah, get out of it, yeah? The Talmid of Beis Shammai went out of there when he was nozu, that he was shouted at. The Talmid of Beis Hillel shouted at the thing. Omar Abaye Ilka. We learn out from this debate of this words, what was going on over there between the Talmid of Beis Shammai and the Talmid of Beis Hillel. That means when you see a Talmid Chochem, that he shouted on someone else, don't answer him back. Why? Don't answer him back more than sharper lashon than what he answered. Yes, sometimes they can be very sharp because as the Gemara says in the right in the Tainis. But he says don't answer. Why? Because we see the Raya is over here. What the Talmid of Beis Shammai told the Talmid of Beis Hillel, Mazo Smicha. What he answered them, Mazo Shtika. Right? He answered them the same type, but he didn't answer him more stark, more sharper. That's what, yeah. Now, it says the Gemara, yeah, and that's what I think. It says Rashi, Omar le Mazo Shtika, Shoyel Chol Lishtoik, Ve'en Chol Shoytek. Shoytek ben Ezife begare. Yeah. Look the Gemara. Let's go back to the Machloikes between Beis Shammai and Beis Hillel. Oilas Reye, you're Makriv and Yom Tov, or you're not Makriv and Yom Tov. Okay, back to the original Machloikes. If you're explain the Machloikes Beis Shammai Beis Hillel, if Oilas Reye, you're Makriv and Yom Tov or not. Tanya. Omu lohem Beis Hillel leBeis Shammai. Uma b'mokom she'osur lehediyot. Muto legavoya מקום שמותר לדין, שמותר לגבויה. What that means? That means that בסילה תאילת דרישמאי, פשוט יולה את השכת, את במקריב, או What about Shabbos? Shabbos, you're not allowed to come into Shech, right? You're not allowed to Shech, right? You're not allowed to Shech anything. Aber, and Bisamigdosh, there's no problem. You're allowed to be Makiv Korbanos Tzibur. You're allowed to be Makiv Korbanos Tzibur legavoya. Yom Tev, you're allowed to Shech for Oichal Nefesh. Yes. So, Chachil, Oichal Nefesh, you're allowed to Shech. So, Eino Din, Kal V'choyim, that you're allowed to Shech, Letzorch, Gavoya. Madoch Shabbos. When you're not allowed to Shech le'oichel nefesh, you're allowed to Shech le'achilas mizbeach. Yom Tov that you're allowed to Shech le'oichel nefesh for achilas ediot. For sure, you're allowed to come with the Shech le'achilas mizbeach. The bimakir afilo is le'oilas reiyah. Omar le'em beishamai nedorim u'nedovis yechichu shemuto le'ediot ve'osu le'gavoya. Tells them beishamai no. Nedorim u'nedovis in Yom Tov, even though what Afal God that what Yom Tov is a day that you're allowed to come and to cook and to bake and to shecht for oichel nefesh. Afal piken, you're not allowed to come to bring over there nedorim and nedovis, even if it's the gavoya. And also Beitza I'm asking that what nedorim and nedovis you cannot come and bring on Yom Tov. Omru lohem Beitza mal nedorim and nedovis shekein ein zmanon she'ein zman ein kavua lo zman. That means. You know why the Nedorim and Nedovis is not Doiche Yom Tov? Don't bring it today, bring it tomorrow. Oilas Reiyah, you can't bring it tomorrow. It's doch HaKavua Lozman. Omru lohem Beishamai, Avzu ein Kavua Lozman. That means, no. Not Dafke today. You actually could bring it also tomorrow. In Chol HaMoyed. Where do we know that what Beishamai bring a riot from a Mishnah? We mentioned this Mishnah yesterday, if you remember. A Mishnah in Masechet Chagige, Daf Tes Omed Aleph. Steht da so, that means he didn't bring oil asriya. He didn't bring oil asriya and a chagiga. He had to masay oil asriya and say chagiga. Choygeg ve'oilech kol oregel kuloi, and including Yom Tov Achron Shechag. Yeah, including also Shmini Atzeres. Even though Shmini Atzeres is legabe pazar kashav, or legabe oil asriya, you still can come and be mashlim. That means you can bring the oil asriya, you can bring the shami chagiga. If you didn't bring it the first day, you can bring it till the end of Yom Tov. So what's the raya? So it's not Kavua Zman. You see that what you can bring in the whole of Yom Tov. So if you don't bring the Dom and the Dovos, why? Because you could bring it tomorrow. So don't bring also Oilas Reya because you could bring it tomorrow. Avzu Kavua Zman. Oilas Reya really is Kavua Zman, and that's why it has to come. Afilu in Yom Tov Rishon Shechag. Where do we see it? That none of our Horegel Veloi Chag. A person didn't bring through Yom Tov the Oilas Reya. He didn't bring the Shami Chagigah. Einoi Chayav Achayu. So that means he doesn't have to come to fix it. He doesn't have to come and keep his Oilas Reya and the Shami Chagigah after Yom Tov, because he cannot come and fix it. Ovar Zmanoi, Batel Korbonoi. That's the klal over here. And because we see that the Oilas Reya it has a fixed time. You're right, the fixed time is not one day, but the fixed time is the week of Yom Tov. Maybe we are Matthew when we come to Yom Tov. Why? Because we say that what? Shemoifsha, Yeones, right? You have only 1 week. You can, and then after this week, you can't bring any more Doilas Reya. You can't bring the Shami Chagigah. Therefore, you can come and be makriv afilu on Yom Tov. Omru lohem beishamai, ve'alo kvar ne'emar lochem ve'lo legavoya. That means in Yom Tov, the Torah was memayet. The Torah was memayet. Hu levado ach asher yeose lechol nefesh. Hu levado yeose lochem. What we learn from the lochem, and this is all of the dilemmas we mentioned right in the Akdom at our perek, to the second perek. Bechlal, we magdim to the sugi over here that what oichel nefesh and Yom Tov. We learned out from the possible state in Parshas Moi. Legabe kol Pesach, legabe Pesach. Ach asher yeochel lechol nefesh. Hu levado yeose lochem. Hu levado yeose lochem teaches us you're allowed to come and to cook lochem lechol tzorcheichem, but veloi legavoya. You cannot come and cook for Omru lohem beis Hillel ve'lo kvar ne'emar la'Hashem, right? V'chagoisem oisrei chag la'Hashem. That's a pasuk. You have to learn la'Hashem. Kol de la'Hashem. Anything that it's la'Hashem, you're allowed to do. Also in Yom Tov. Maybe you can say okay. Mata lohem lochem. What's the pshat in lochem? Lefi beis Hillel. Lochem ve'lo lenochim. You're allowed to cook in Yom Tov for yourself, for Eid, but not for a goy. Lochem ve'lo leklovim. A person is allowed to cook in Yom Tov for Dafka for human being and not for dogs. That is the machloikas of Beis Shammai and Beis Hillel. Abba Sholoi Oimro, that means that this Kal V'chomer of Beis Hillel, Beloshon Acheres. It came in Tanya the same, Kal V'chomer different. There's Uma B'mokom Chiros Chostumo. That means a kiro is a place where they cook. Yeah, there's a kiro, there's a kupach. You remember from Masechet Shabbos? Yeah, kupach is one, kiro is two, tanu is the bake. A kiro is a place where they cook. Now, a kiro you're allowed to use on Shabbos name, right? So you can't say uma mokum shekiroscho. Probably read shekiroscho. Yeah, that's you have nekudas of that place. Yeah, shekiroscho. Miloshin kiro. Yeah, miloshin the kiro. Miloshin the same stove. Ma bemokum shekiroscho stumo. That means Shabbos. Shabbos, you block this kiro. You block this stove. That's when you can't cook. Or kiras rabcho. It means the mizbeach. Psucho to be makiv the korban. So yomte that word b'mokesh kiros psucho yomte. You keep the gas open. You keep the stove open. Eino yidin shekiras rabcho. That means also the mizbeach. You can cook psucho to be makiv the korban asoilo. V'chein bedin, and that means as idav zayin mikal v'choymer as idav zayin. Shelo yei shulchan chomolei v'shulchan rabcho reikon. That means the din azay. It's not nice. You coming and sitting in the Sulas Yontev full of food, and then the Mizbeach is going to of them. Shulchancho molei, shulchan rabcho, kavyochel, korboni lachmi, the Rebbe Yishmael Meistos. And korboni lachmi is going to be empty. It's not nice. And that's the taina of Beis Hillel. Yeah. You have cholom when? Okay, but you don't. But it's still a man kotzu. It's only a fixed time, and that's what we still making. Explains the Gemara. B'may kom yiflege. What the machlokes tanekam in Abashol? It means they understood that the tightness of Bisham Yisrael is differently, right? We saw very the tightness. What's the machlokes? And for the Gemara saying, Mal Sova and Dom is Krevi Meyontev, or Mal Sova ain't Krevi Meyontev. That's right. Abashol al Tasoy. That we didn't say Omlo Bisham and Yisrael and Dom is Yechichu. Right? In the Tanakame, what was the debate between Bisham and Yisrael? Omlo and Bisham tell Yisrael, Dom is Yechichu, Shein on Krevi Meyontev. Abashol says this is not a taina. Why? Because he actually held that Nedorim and Nedovo is Krevi Meyontev. And that's why if Yishama can't come with a tiny, oh, in the Dov, you're masked, you're not making any Yom Tov. He says, the Dov, I have a different time. Over here, Abashol says the Dov are craving Yom Tov. Tanekame that ain't craving Yom Tov, and that's why Yishama is mechiach to be silel from the Dov or the Dovos. Yes. So legabe Nedom and Nedovis, we spoke yesterday, right? And then din of Nedom and Nedovis, that you're makim and Yontev, we bought three different shittas. Remember yesterday we spoke three different shittas, and Abashol, and this is the sheet of Abashol, right? We mentioned Ule, Blazam Rab Shimon, and Abashol, and this is Abashol, and I was looking at all Nedom and Nedovis, you're makim, Sai Shlomim, Sam Oila. No, the Kavachol is that in Shabbos you're allowed to be makim legavoya. What you're allowed to be makim legavoya?
Only the time there was it.
Yes. That means the korbanos choiva of the day. The korbanos choiva of the day of Shabbos, you're allowed to be makim on Shabbos? Yes. We are talking about the korbanos choiva of the day of Yom Tov. Abashol learns also the Doin of Davos, but he doesn't learn from the Kavachol of Shabbos. The Kavachol of Shabbos with the Vikuach of Yisham and Misiles is legabe the Oilas Reyeh. The Shabbat Chagiga, that is choivas hayoim of Yom Tov. So the same thing like choivas hayoim of Shabbos. You're allowed to bring so choivas hayoim in apal pi that you yourself you cannot cook. So Yom Tov that you yourself could cook. Al kol vachoyma that you could come and bring the choivas hayoim of Yom Tov. That is the Shalmi Chagiga and the Oilas Reyeh. Because Bishama also on the Oilas Reyeh and the Shalmi Chagiga they have I think. And that's what he says. Yeah, if you go back to Tanakh, it's the same idea. That be on Shabbos. Mudo legavoya, mokish mudo ledyot, and Yom Tov in addition mudo legavoya. Maybe you want to ask something else. There's over here. I think maybe this will be. There's a shaila. Let me tell you. There's a shaila. What? I can answer. There's a shaila azoy. Maybe it's going to help you. Shaila azoy. The Rechon Wasserman fragt das shaila. If we learn that from Shabbos, we could come and say azoy. What we are making in Shabbos, as you said, Tmidim Musafim, right? For this, we don't need the Alfusa, right? Eibazoi, Oilas Reye, you're allowed to be Makrib? Maybe not. Why? Because let's say Dayo Lebo Minadin, Leo is Kenidoin. And the same like in Shabbos, what you can be Makrib Tmidim, the same thing, Osen Yom Tov. But Oilas Reye, Nisht. That was you meant to ask? Oh. But that was what he was asking. That so he says, as a doctor, we have to say that this is only a gilui milse be'alme. It's only a gilui milse be'alme. That what the tzurch gavoya is more than tzurch edyot. And because we learn now that tzurch gavoya is odif than tzurch edyot, we can also know that what the oilas riyeh you're allowed to be makriv. We learn the idea, the gidank. We learn about the gidank. It's actually, yeah, it's important to notice, to mention it, because it's a positive chat. We're learning about the gidank. The gidank that what? That oilas riyeh is a gavoya. We learn about the gidank that oilas riyeh is stronger as a diffus than edyot. And if we say that edyot could come and cook on Yom Tov, definitely gavoya could come and also cook on Yom Tov. Let's say gavoya. Oilas, let's say gavoya. Awesome. Don't tell me, Shabbos is only Tmidim Musafim. It's not the Tmidim Musafim. You don't learn the Tomid, Musaf, this. No. We're looking at the idea. The idea that Govoya is Odif. Frekt of him, aber es ist schwer. Von was? What Beis Shammai tell Beis Hillel? Nedorim u'nedorim yichichu. That means we see that what? Tzerich Edyot is Odif. Lefita the comment. What answered them? Beis Shammai? Why? Beis Hillel? Maledor and Dovois. What we answered them? Maledor and Dovois. That was King of Olim's man. If it's a Kal Vachomer, no, very good. What they answered, right? Maledor and Dovois, because it doesn't have over there. They don't have this chumrah. But because we said that what it's only a Gilu Milse. That what that Tzurch Govoya is Odif. It's better. Very good. That's what they bring over there. Beis Shammai. The Tzurch Edyot is better. So what's the pshat? He says that they have to say the pshat that the reason that what we want to be mati on the dog with the dovis is because mitoich, right? You know the din of mitoich already. Because you can come and do it tomorrow, to do it. And this is like sreifa skochim. Sreifa skochim is doiche yontev? No. Why sreifa skochim is not doiche yontev? Because you can come and do it tomorrow. But korban that is tzorich hayoim over there, take tzorich gavoya, and that's why it's odif. Okay, it's a bit Gemara. Fine. Sag die Gemara weiter. Noch ein Stückel Gemara. So we had over here a difference. What was the difference? We said that the difference was between the two Tanakame and Abba Shaul. Abba Shaul learns that what the dogma and the dovois are craving Yom Tev. And Lefi Tanekame, the dogma and the dovis are not Korev in Yontev, right? And Abba Shaul learns it for different Lashon. Uma Mokoim Shekiros Chostuma, Kiras Rabcho Psucha, Mokoim Shekiros Cho, right? And the Gemara says that that's Machlekes. Just going to mention the Meshech Chochma. The Meshech Chochma actually on this pasuk, Pashas Boi, on the pasuk Ach Asher Yochel Lefol Nefesh Ulevad Yochel Lachem, he says that what the first Braise, the first Braise was Aldan, and dogma and the dovis. You're not makriv in Yontev, means Tanekame. So they learned out from the Kal Vachomer only on Oilas Riyeh, right? The Kal Vachomer we learn only on Oilas Riyeh. Shalmei Chagiga. Why? Because that's Choy Vasayoim. Like what? Like we explained before, in Tmidim Umusofin, that's Choy Vasayoim. Very good that we could learn out the Kal Vachomer. It's not Shayach to come to Fregon that what? Aber Abba Shaul that he learns that what? The Dom and the Dovis are Korev in Yontev, right? That's what we said now. And also, he wants to learn the Kal Vachomer. What's a Kal Vachomer? Shabbos, Kiroscho, Stuma. Kiras Rabcho, Psucho. Beyontev, Kiroscho, Psucho. Kiras Rabcho, Inoidin, Kiras Rabcho, Psucho. That means, he shecht, right? Shoichet is allowed to come to be makriv, also oilas riyah, and also shalmi chagige, and also nedor and nedovis niyotav. But this we're gonna have the shayla, dayel b'omen adilios kedidoin. You shouldn't be makriv only the choy basayoim. We do musafin choy basayoim, not nedor and nedovis. That's not choy basayoim. That's why Abba Shaul adds over here what he says. V'chein bedin shelo yei shulchan cho molei, shulchan rab cho reikon. What do you mean? Because the din is that you're allowed to be makriv and yontev also without the kal v'chomer. And the kal v'chomer over here is only the gilui milze. So very good. Why we don't say hey dayel b'onem adilios kedidoin? Very similar to Belchanon, just he comes, fits it very good in the Psukim also, Achasher Yochel Lechol Nefesh. I and Shom in the Meshach Chochma in Pashas Boy on this Pasuk, Achasher Yochel Lechol Nefesh. Right, good Shaila. Look the Gemara weiter. Omar Avune. Ledivrei Oima. That means who's this? Nedom and Nedom is Enkri Veyod. That's the Tanakam, not Abba Shaul. Yeah, Tanakam, not Abba Shaul. Loi Teimeh. Don't tell me the BMS Midoiraise actually the Roila Krove. Why? Because we see this before in Lashem. Call Lashem. The Rabbonon who the Gazrabu, not to be Makim and Yontev. Why? Because that means a person is not as big as the Dorim and the Dovois till Cholamoyed. He said, okay, now I don't have time to schlep it to Yerushalayim. I can wait till Cholamoyed, till the Moyed, and then I'm going to bring it. Because he wanted that. Why? Because anyway, he says, I have to bring Shalmei Simcha. I'm going to be going to the Shalmei Simcha with the Dorim and the Dovois. And then it's going to happen. Oh, pum, he can't. He was nenas. He couldn't come. Then he's going to be over on Balteachel. It's not. That's not the reason. Midayrais is also you cannot come and bring at the Yom Tov. Why? It's not Lashem. This pasuk is talking about only korbanos, zmanu kovua, like the chagoisem, kom chagige, zmanu kovua. Only this. And what's the raya? The raya is azoi. Do shtei alechem. The choy basayoim, right? Chag Shavuos, choy basayoim, Chag Shavuos, ninu. And velek el migzar shemo yashe. That means there's no why shemo yashe. He's not going to come and bake it. Why? Because he's not. He doesn't have to bake it before the Yom Tov, right? And obviously, what he donated, and the vow he came and designated before Yom Tov. But the afiyah doesn't happen before Yom Tov. In Afal Pikem, we say by baking the shtei alechem, it has to be done erev Yom Tov. Why? Because the afiyah doesn't have a kvius Yom Tov. You could come and do it from erev Yom Tov. You have to do it erev Yom Tov. The baking is not like shchita of a kom chagige. Why? Because the kom chagige is dafke in the Yom Tov. The baking of the afiyah of the shtei alechem is not dafke. And therefore, ve'inoi doiche, that means the afiyah of the shtei alechem is not doiche. Lo yesa Shabbos, ve'lo yesa Yom Tov. It's not doiche, not Shabbos, and Yom Tov. Not doiche, not Shabbos, and not Yom Tov. Okay, we're going to stop over here. Oh, I didn't notice, so it's 4 minutes late. Okay, so we're going to stop over here. And that's the din also. So it's not doiche, the shtei. I'm just going to summarize what we learned over here. So it's not doiche, not the Shabbos, the shtei alechem is not doiche, not the Shabbos, and the Yom Tov. And the same thing we're going to have also in the Dogma and the Dovois that you can come and be makriv also from Erev Yom Tov. You can come and be makriv also from Erev Yom Tov. Fine.
What did we say yesterday about the shtei lechem? Are they offered up the shtei lechem? Like Charlie was he saying that they're offered up or that somebody eats it? Well, what happens with the shtei lechem again on Shavuot?
You're makriv them.
Sorry?
You're makriv the shtei alechem.
Right. That's why it doesn't matter that it's baked on Friday.
So you're mak with the kivsei atzeres. You're not mak with the shtei alechem.
Kivsei atzeres, that's the mati of the shtei alechem is the kivsei atzeres, and then the rest the kohanim could eat it.
Are they eat it? So if they eat it, then why wouldn't they be baked on Yom Tov to have it fresh? Why would you bake them erev Yom Tov?
It's not the tzorich. Even it's that's Kevin and Dogim Dovis. Why you can't bake on Yom? Why you can't check the Yom Tov?
It isn't an
You eat the basal.
It's a kakamachayv. It's a kivsei atzeres. You have to have it on Shavuos. We're talking about that something which goes with the thing which has to be done on Shavuos. Why something they be made on the same day? Why can't you bake them now to cook on Yom Tov? What's the problem anyway? Even and there's no Shavuos on the Mikdash either. Well, what's the problem to make it on Yom Tov? I don't understand that.
Why you can't bring the Dogma and the Dovis?
It's
because
different.
we spoke yesterday. You can't bring the Dogma and the Dovis on not the Fiyah Bashol. Yeah, you can't bring the Dogma and the Dovis on Yom Tov. Why not? Because
it's Shema Yisha or whatever, or because what one can happen anytime.
No, if we just said now it's not because Shema Yisha. We just learned it now. It was it's not because Shema Yisha.
So what's the reason again?
Because what we said that oichel nefesh is dafke lechol tzorcheichem, is dafke with the council hedyot legamri, not legavoya. Chalokim come legavoya. We can see the emphasis. We can see later on this mamish this sugya.
Okay.
We spoke today, so let's go back to what we spoke. Yeah.
I thought Stevie was asking, you're allowed to bake on Yom Tov.
That
If
is
you're
what
allowed
I'm
to bake on Yom Tov,
So,
why couldn't
yeah, but what you're sorry allowed to shecht on Yom Tov? Why are you not allowed to bring the dorin or the same thing? Because if you bring a piece of meat, it's differently.
Yeah, but so you're allowed to bake. If you're allowed to bake and you're going to eat the stei halechem on Yom Tov, so bake the stei halechem on Yom Tov as well.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm asking. And you say, well, no. You say, no, they should do it on Erev Yom Tov. That's what we just said in the Gemara. So I'm asking, why shouldn't it be done on Yom Tov? What is the problem? I don't see, there's no problem whatsoever.
So we're going to see him as Hashem. We're going to see tomorrow. We're going to see him in the Gemara. Legabe nedorim nedovis. Why not? And the same reason is also legabe the same thing as legabe shtei alechem. Okay, we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see the Gemara for this. We're going to have to see the Gemara.
All right.
Good Yontif.
Second day, 8:45. And Cholamayit, what's happening?
We learned in the Gemara in the beginning of the Shir. Let's go back a bit in depth, a little bit what we learned today in the Shir. We learned in the beginning of Shir that Shalmei Simcha. Do we have a chiyuv of Shalmei Simcha? Right. So Rav Lozer Bar Rav Shimon comes and says a person being this toido in Chag HaSukkos, and it could be yoytze Simcha, it could be yoytze all of these things, right? Legabe Kom Chagiga. Now, if a person does a tnai, Legabe Shalmei Chagiga, right? He does a tnai. I'm being a Kom Toida, but bitnai, that what I want to keep over there with this Shalmei Chagiga, with this Kom Toida, the person comes and brings a Kom Toida, and he makes a tnai with this Kom Toida, I want to pay back my Shalmei Chagiga. So the Gemara, if we go back to the Gemara says, "Pshita dovas bechoivoi, bechol dovas bechoivoi, eino boilo min achuli." The Gemara lo tzichen daf agav the porish. The boy min erev shivim lokish Rabbi Yochanan, oimar arei lo toido veitza boyedi chagige, arei nozi vagalach moise ma'aser sheni, omar lei nodu veino yoitze nozi veino megalech. That means also in a case when a person came and he made it tnai lehedye that he's mischayev a toido al menas that he wants to become potul the chiyuv of Shalmei Chagige, he's not going to be yoitze mishum chagige. The Koibet Shiurim, and Nois Nun Aleph, fragt eine interessante Scheile. He says, was ist halt gedeiht doch, das Scheich auf Ete kann to make it nai. Lichoire, it's a masna, Mashakos Vatoira. Why? Because it's a din min ha-Torah, that dover shebechoivo eino bo min ha-Maisa. It's a din min ha-Torah, we're going to say, the Gemara learns it out in Chagige, the din min ha-Torah. A masna al Mashakos Vatoira, noi botel. So what's the Chidush? Rabbi Yochanan, answers Rish Lakish, Nodu, it's going to be not.
Yeah, but the only story here is that Chagiga is to eat meat, to eat from the Samshus goes korban to eat on Shabbat on Yom Tov Boso, L'Shem Simcho. So there was a tzad to say that you can be you're to that part. All the in Chagiga is not the korban Chagiga. In Chagiga to be a korban, a Samshus got kedusha. And you eat the korban and you eat meat on Yom Tov. So here you're coming to eat the same thing. The idea is it's only shach. I see it's a kasha, but the idea behind it is that if you are able to have meat which has got kedusha of a korban and to enjoy the meat on Yom Tov, you're yoitz as the inyan of chagiga.
I don't see so why should it be a difference because of this?
No, you need to have in mind of Chagiga as well, but it's the only pshat is you don't need a korban Chagiga on its own to be yoitz the union of Chagiga beyond.
No, it's not true. Shalmei Simcha, you're right. Not in Shalmei Chagiga. Shalmei Chagiga is the Chagois Moise Chag Hashem. It's a choiva. It's mamish choiva. And what are you going to answer by a
non Shalmei Simcha. Shalmei Simcha, you say yes, but not Shalmei Chagiga. You understand? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So the emes is, if you look at the Shittim Kobetzes, the Shittim Kobetzes actually says that's the Kamash on the Gemara. The reason that it doesn't help because Master Mashakos Vatoira. Well, Rashi, as we read in Tosfos, is mashma that also the maskon is no chison masne. Because Rashi, if you look at Rashi, what Rashi says in Dibra Maschil Nozir, Rashi says Nozir ve'ino megaleach mimois ma'isel elo min achulin dekev adom arei olayin ischayev da amir legavoya kebisir leedyed v'chi od aromar al menas lav min sei. That means Rashi comes and says over here that what it's not mitzad, it's not nice, it's not because masdal mashakos v'toyot. And also Tosfos says the same thing, right? Tosfos says the same thing. V'davke koma. Okay, aval im omar ibche al menashe eitzim mishmucha. Tosfos says the same thing. It's mashma nishta zoi v'der shitum kobeda. That's the thing. Why it helps masdal mashakos v'toyot. The Kovetz Shurim sagt dort nach große chidush. The Kovetz Shurim sagt nach große chidush. He's come and says that teretz. He says that davar habom min achoiva, that eino davar ino min acholin, it's only a lekatchila and it's not me'akev. And that's why there's no problem with masdal mashakos v'toyot. It's a big chidush. Because pashtas davar shebechoiva eino bo'elo min davar shebechoiva eino bo'elo min acholin. For sure, it's me'akev. And also, if you're going to say that, well, it's only a din lekatchile, it's a din min ha-Torah, not to be mafresh from Meiser. So lechoira, it's also nine neged the Torah. Well, if we look at the mekor, what means the Kovetz Shurim? Lechoira, the Kovetz Shurim means azoy. What's the mekor? Or davar shebechoiva eino bo'elo min acholin. The Gemara is mashma, it doesn't have a mekor. It's only a svara. Why? Because the Gemara says, Shite, davar shebechoiva. That means the svara. What's a svara? The svara in it is because the person is chayiv to being a toida. He can't come and say, okay, I want to pay the choiva with a different chiyuv. Right? Let's take it the example different, the mominous. A person came and took a loan, right? 200 pounds, right? Twice. 100 pounds and 100 pounds from the same person. You cannot come and be pareya both chiyuvim with 100 pounds. I came and I took from you alvoya 100 pounds. And then I came and took from you alvoy noch 100 pounds. And then I come to you, I tell you, you know what? With the 100 pounds, I'm going to pay you both of them. Right? It's basically the same thing. Of the person has two chiyuvim of toido and chagige. You cannot come with one comment and say, okay, I pattern my choiv and I pattern my chagige. Because the pattern beide. That's why you have to say that what? When there is a zman, that is chayv a toido, and he made it snai in the beginning that I'm going to come and be poirea with this also my chagiga, maybe then there's no chison because milekatchile, my hischayves was to come and to pay back this what I'm promising you, this what I'm making now a vow that I'm going to bring, I'm going to pay it back as a kom chagiga. For example, if we take someone who came and took alvoy of a money, and then he came with his chayv over there, Kiyan Sudel to come to pay back, yeah. You can come pay back the same money to say, okay, both chiyuvim I can come and be poirea the same. Maybe it's the same thing as we say over there. Okay. Yeah.
It is a business fair because you need to pay for that sugar and you need to pay for your other chayv as well. So you can't pay both of this. Well, what you said at the beginning, when you owe 100 here and 100 there, you can't say I'm taking 100 and paying you with the other one, but when you're still owing 100, it just can't work. It can't work. You can't pay both.
Yeah, no, that is when the person comes and you said the marshal is, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I said this is something else. A person, the marshal, I come to you, I tell you, Stevie, I would like alva 100 pounds. Okay. I took from you alva 100 pounds. Then I come and I do a kinyan sudel, yeah, I do another kinyan sudel, and I'm already mischayim lifroya lechochoiv zeh. Yeah, so what I'm doing now, I'm doing a kinyan sudel to strengthen my chiyuv, yeah, to strengthen my chiyuv that I'm gonna owe you this 100 pounds. What I owe you, I'm now making a kinyan sudel that I'm gonna go be poirea.
Okay,
yeah,
that's fine.
For example, then, yeah, we don't say it's two chiyuvim, and I can't come and be poirea. No, it's one chiyuv, because that is the yischayvis. The come to be poirea this chiyuv. Maybe it's the same thing. I come and tell you lekatchile, I'm going to bring the kom chagiga with this toido. So it's keilu, I'm doing it the extra chiyuv. I'm going to be poirea with this toido. Maybe then it's gonna work. Fine.
Okay, what to say? Sorry, I just want to say. So what we're saying then if you wouldn't need to give that toga, for example, you want to give a toga, you don't need to.
Yeah, it's talking about Toida is in a Dava. Toida is in a Dava.
Fine, so then it can work, because if it's something which you don't need to do, but you're choosing to do something, and then you're going to use that for something as well, that's okay. But if you would have a chiyuv on something, for example, you and a chiyuv on the other one, then it wouldn't work. Then it wouldn't work, right? But here, what you're saying, because you're choosing to be a nice guy, and I want to give something extra because I feel like doing it, and in the same time, I'll do it because I owe you the money and do them both at the same time. So then it's different, yeah.
Yeah.
It works, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We say
What
they
time
got
on
about
what
five.
Yom Tov?
I think he said 8:45. I think he said.
What time is what?
Okay, yeah, sounds right. 10 to 8 is Yom Tov.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Quarter to 9. Okay.
8:45, Mirat Hashem, and 5:45 on Yom Tov.
I think
And
it's
I go to Shekoyach,
47.
I go to Yom Tov.
Yom Tov.
Quarter to 7 or 5:45, and then you have to check what the Eli wrote.
When for Yom Tov, the first day Yom Tov, I think you said 5:45. You just said.
I think 5:45. Check out again what the Eli wrote over there on the
Then
group.
what's the Yom
Roughly
Tov?
quarter to
An
6.
hour after enough to say an hour.
Yeah, okay. So 5:45.
About 10
Roughly quarter to 6.
Yeah.
Quarter to 7 is an hour
Say
before
that.
enough.
The Motzei Yom Tov is 10 to.
Quarter to 9.
9.
Okay.
We
And
say
then
the goal,
Yom Tov,
fine.
enjoy.
Yom Tov.
I John them enjoy, Carlton.
Again.